Nanda ki. All glorious testimony devotees, all glorious testimony devotees, all glorious testimony devotees, all glorious Shri Guru and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavat Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. कल नहीं आए बोलते शिरीन कम yesterday. आप लोग आए कि नहीं? क्यों? इतना बड़ा फेस्टिवल है, आप आए कि नहीं? You don't know only.
I was doing but
Kite flying. Yeah. Reading from Bhagavatam as it is, Bhagavatam, first canto, chapter 5, text number 18. तस्यैव हेतो प्रयतेत कोविदो न लभ्यते यद्भ्रमतामुपरि अधः तल्लभ्यते दुःखवदन्यथा सुखम् कालेन सर्वत्र गभीररंहसा तस्यैव हेतो प्रयतेत कोविदो न लभ्यते यद्भ्रमतामुपरि अधः तल्लभ्यते दुःखवद् अन्यथा सुखम् कालेन सर्वत्र गभीररंहसा तस्यैव हेतो प्रयतेत कोविदो न लभ्यते यद्भ्रमतामुपरि अधः तल्लभ्यते दुःखवद् अन्यथा सुखम् कालेन सर्वत्र गभीररंहसा
न लभ्यते यत्सर्वदां पर्यदा कल्लभ्यते दुःखवदन्त्यसुखम् कालेन सर्वत्र गभीररमसा तस्यैव हेतो प्रयते कोविदो ते यत्र मकान् उत्तर अध्यः लभ्यते दुःखदा अन्यथा सुखम् कालेन सर्वत्र गभीररमसा
Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Srila Prabhupada. Persons who are actually intelligent and philosophically inclined should endeavor only for that purposeful end which is not obtainable even by wandering from the topmost planet down to the lowest planet. As far as happiness derived from sense enjoyment is concerned, it can be obtained automatically in course of time, just as in course of time we obtain miseries even though we do not desire them. Purport: every man everywhere is trying to obtain the greatest amount of sense enjoyment by various endeavors. Some men are busy engaged in trade, industry, economic development, political supremacy, etc. And some of them are engaged in futile work to become happy in the next life by attaining higher planets. It is said that on the moon the inhabitants are fit for greater sense enjoyment by drinking somarasa, and the Pitraloka is obtained by good charitable work. So there are various programs for sense enjoyment, either during this life or in the life after death. Some are trying to reach the moon or other planets by some mechanical arrangement, for they are very anxious to get into such planets without doing good work. But it is not to happen. By the law of the Supreme, different places are meant for different grades of living beings according to the work they have performed. By good work only, as prescribed in the scriptures, can one obtain birth in a good family, opulence, good education and good bodily features. We see also that even in this life, one obtains a good education or money by good work. Similarly, in our next birth, we get such desirable positions only by good work. Otherwise, it would not so happen that two persons born in the same place at the same time are seen differently placed according to previous work. But all such material positions are impermanent. The positions in the topmost Brahmaloka and in the lowest Patala are also changeable according to our own work. The philosophically inclined person must not be tempted by such changeable positions. He should try to get into the permanent life of bliss and knowledge, where he will not be forced to come back again to the miserable material world, either in this or that planet. Miseries and mixed happiness are two features of material life, and they are obtained in Brahmaloka, in other lokas also. They are obtained in the life of the demigods and also in the life of the dogs and hogs. The miseries and mixed happiness of all living beings are only of different degree and quality, but no one is free from the miseries of birth, death, old age and disease. Similarly, everyone has his destined happiness also. No one can get more or less of these things simply by personal endeavors. Even if they are obtained, they can be lost again. One should not therefore waste time with these flimsy things. One should only endeavor to go back to Godhead. That should be the mission of everyone's life. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Sadhyamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kalahayam Dadati Sadanikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuga Padavaram Shri Guru Vaishnavansha Shri Rupam Sadhyatam Sakana Raghunaram Tam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam परिजन सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादां सहगणा ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये
कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
So last week we were studying how Damayanti and Nala Maharaj they got married, and then the Kalipurusha became very angry. Then he wanted to take revenge against Damayanti. Even though our Indra pacified him, saying that later on he glorified her also, how pativrata she is, like that. But he wouldn't listen. But he was waiting to enter into Nala Maharaj's body to destroy him. For 12 years he couldn't get a chance, because Japa Homa Tatpara Sadachara Parayana, because he is doing Japa Homa and then Sadachar Parayana. So meanwhile they got one boy, one girl, one son and one daughter, Indrasena and Indraseni. It is described Damayanti's love for Nala Maharaj, it is turned into Gadha Anurakti. Gadha Anurakti, बहुत ही ज़्यादा प्यार हो गया था दोनों के बीच में. One day Nala Maharaj, he did Achaman and he did not wash his feet. हमको तो कलयुग में ऑलरेडी है, एंट्री मारने की जरूरत नहीं है. ये सब हम करते रहते हैं. टॉयलेट जाएगा, हाथ पैर नहीं धोएगा, राइट, ये सब होता रहता है. नहाएंगे नहीं. हाँ गुड. So Kali entered. Kalipurusha went to his cousin brother Pushkara Bhupati. Pushkar Bhupati. He said that I will help you as a co-judari, means gambler. Go and challenge Nala Maharaj. I will give you all the kingdom and everything. Ask him also to put Damayanti on bet. You will get the most beautiful lady. So immediately that Pushkar Raj, he went to Nala Maharaj and then he asked for game of gambling. So Nala Maharaj, he is Satyavak Paripalaka and all that, like Yudhishthira Maharaj. So he could not say no because that is the Kshatriya Dharma. Right? According to Kshatriya Dharma, if a opposite king comes and challenges to have a game of chess or whatever, gambling, he cannot say no. Even a young girl go and ask the king, no, I want to have a child from you. The king cannot refuse. Kshatriya, that is Kshatriya Dharma. And that's what happened, right? Maharaj Yayati, Sharmishta went and approached him. Give me Putradan. So he could not say no because that is adharma for a king. Eligible Kanya, if she approaches a king to have a child, he should oblige her. That is Kshatriya Dharma. So then they started playing. Then one by one, he was losing everything. Then the gambler, that is the nature of the gambler. The more he loses, the more he keeps hoping that next game I will win it back. Right? But it's a cheating game. Meanwhile, the mantris, they have warned him, please stop it. But he won't listen because influence of Kali. Because Kali has entered his body. So Kali is doing all these things. Then what happened? They went and approached Damayanti. That your husband is losing, please stop him. Right? So Varshneya, the assistant to Nala Maharaj, she called him. So she is very intelligent. She interested son and the daughter. It looks like we are going to lose everything. Please leave this son and my daughter and the son with my parents, Vidarbhadesh. So immediately he, without knowledge of Pushkar Maharaj, he took them and then left them in the assembly with Vidarbhadesh. Meanwhile, Nala Maharaj lost everything. Then Pushkar Raj, he challenged him that you have got your wife, you put her on the bed. I will give you back everything if you win. You have last chance. But Nala Maharaj he was not like Yudhishthira Maharaj. Right? He was not like Yudhishthira Maharaj. He didn't. He said no. They immediately get out from my kingdom. Then he instructed the praja of everybody in the kingdom. But now this is my kingdom. If anybody helps Nala Damayanti, their heads will be cut off. Their head will be cut off. So Maharaj, enjoying all the kingdom and all. Now they went into the forest with cloth, nothing, just wearing clothes. Wearing clothes. Meanwhile, they are not getting anything to eat. Anything to eat. Then two, three birds, golden colored birds, they have come. They are, flying around the Nala Maharaj. Right? Nala Maharaj. He took out his Uttriya and threw that to catch those birds. Right? Whatever dhoti he had and all, he just threw the cloth. And immediately the birds caught that cloth and they started speaking, saying that we are those dice who defeated you in the gambling. We are not liking the cloth that you are wearing. We wanted you to be, just wearing kopin only. And that also he lost. Whatever clothes he was wearing, nothing. He was only in underwear. Then they were walking. Then one day, night came, and then so they were speaking. He was speaking. He was saying that you are such a most beautiful girl, lady in the world. I wish you had married Indra or some Chandra, somebody. You have done a great mistake by marrying me. Just see, look at what, you are a daughter of a king. You are so beautiful. You are accustomed to sleeping on very nice soft beds since childhood. Now because you married me, so you had to suffer like this. You are suffering like this. Devi, from here, Vidarbha Desh Rajdhani, there is a path directly goes there. Right? Goes there. So, suggesting that, I can leave you at your place. Then she said, if you want to leave me at my place, better let us go there. Let us go there and stay with my parents. And he said, it's better to die than, stay in the in-laws' house. We have, right? In-laws' house. In Mahabharat, it will come later on. If somebody subsists on the earnings of wife, there is a special punishment for him. अभी कलयुग में नॉर्मल है ना बीवी का earnings. One of our devotees, he is married. He stays with his in-laws only. I told you, Mahabharat में ऐसा लिखा है. Then his wife works, outside. तो मैंने सुना दोनों मिलके उसको मारा था. बीवी और सास ना, मदर इन लॉ. मैंने बोला, then he asked me, Prabhuji, give me some money, I will purchase a new house, for myself. I don't know whatever, Mada, some allotment is trying. So there is no more insult than then she told that when a husband becomes penniless, the only friend for a husband is his wife. Under such circumstances, the wife should never leave him. Just like wife is like a chaya, for a light, wherever the light goes, chaya also goes. In the same way, wherever the husband goes, the wife should also go. Like that. So if you are not coming, I will also not go. Like that they were talking, and then night came, and then a big stone she slept off. Then she actually, before sleeping, she got a doubt. She got a doubt that are you going to leave me? But Nala Maharaj promised that no, I will not leave you, don't worry. But when she fell asleep, he got a thought. He was sitting and thinking how he became a king, and then how he fell in love with Damayanti, and how all the things have happened, how he got a very beautiful daughter and the son they got, everything, flashback, real. So he was not getting sleep. Because of the Kali Prabhav in his body, he got a thing that if she is with me, she will suffer more. If I leave her, somehow or other she will reach her parents' house. Right? Thinking like that, he searched for something, and then he found some sharp object. With that, he cut half of the sari of Damayanti, and then he wore that cloth, and then he left her. Of course, he had Tarjan Barjan chal raha tha. He went for little bit far, and then he came back. He went far, little came back. He was in two minds whether to leave her or what she will do. So many thoughts. Then finally, he decided before the dawn, he left her. Then she was into Gada Nidra, deep sleep, so she could not know that her husband left. And by the time she woke up, she looked for him, and then he was nowhere to be found. And oh Praneshwara, she was asking all the trees and the animals and everywhere, where are you? How it is so unjust that you promised me that you won't leave me. No, why did you leave me? Like that, she searched everywhere. She was searching. And she went like that. Meanwhile, while searching, a huge python started swallowing her. Then he started shouting, please save me. Then one Kirataka, means one Adivasi, hunter, he tried to cut that python open with his talwar and all. Then he saved her. Then he gave her some fruits and all that, some foodstuffs. Then she took bath. When she took bath, when she was looking fresh, he became very attracted to her. He became very attracted to her. Then he tried to rape her. As soon as he was, coming forward, then she said, if at all, I have not thought about anyone else except my Praneshwara, my husband. Let this man die. And immediately the fire came and then swallowed him. He just was burned to death. Like that. So then she is walking, and she saw some merchants going, so she was looking, she was like an extraordinarily beautiful lady. That's why everybody was thinking she is some Vanadevata. She is Vanadevata. Then she went and approached them and said, I am not Vanadevata or anything. So I am daughter of Bhima Maharaj, Vidarbha Deshadipati. Like this happened with me. So please take me somewhere, some city where I can, like that. So they were going. So they said, we are going to Chedi Desadipati. Shishubal, Chedi Desadipati. Not Shishubal, but later on he became Shishubal. Chedi Desadipati, Subahu. So we were going there. So please accompany us. We'll try to. Then, so in the night, there's a big merchant group. They are going there. And then in the night, they were sleeping. And then a huge fight broke out. They were sleeping on the bank of a river, some lake. The huge fight broke out between elephants and the lions. Huge fight. Then in that melee, the elephants crushed many people to death, all the merchants. All the merchants. And immediately, somehow or other, Damayanti and few people got saved. Then they all blamed that, because of this Rakshasi, she is inauspicious. We lost all our men and all. So let us kill her. Like that. So they tried to kill her. Merchants. Yeah. Because, they were thinking, because of, she brought inauspiciousness, she lost her husband, she lost her kingdom, this and that. Usually, manhus bolte hai na. Yeah. One of her devotees, I only got them married. Then actually parents, that boy's parents were not liking her because she is a UP Bhaiya and then he is a Tamilian. I got them married. And then she called me one day, Prabhuji, 4 दिन हुआ था शादी होके. So his mother had a heart attack. Prabhuji, please pray, please pray. If she dies, पूरा जिंदगी भर मनहूस मनहूस बोलेंगे, मेरे वजह से मर गई करके. In India, very strange. सब कुछ बहू को ब्लेम करते हैं. बिजनेस लॉस हो गया तो मनो इसके वजह से है ना. Then she was crying that so many people have died. मैं भी मर जाती under the feet of elephant. इतना अभाग्य है मेरा, इतना दुर्भाग्य है कि मृत्यु भी नहीं आ रही. ऐसा होता है ना. कभी कभी हम सोचते हैं मर जाना अच्छा है, लेकिन मृत्यु भी नहीं आती. आत्महत्या करना पाप है. ऐसा. Then somehow or other she reached that city, Cheri Desh. Then the queen, she saw her roaming around, and she said, "Who is this? Somebody, helpless woman, some like that." Then they brought her. Then they said, she didn't tell the story. Somehow she didn't tell the names of the father and all that. So she kept her. Then on one condition, she said, "I will stay in your place. One thing is, I will not eat uchista. किसी का झूठा नहीं खाऊंगी. किसी का पाँव नहीं दबाऊंगी. Right? No man should speak to me. Only those brahmanas, only those brahmanas who will be searching for." Then the queen said, "I will look for your husband. I will look for your husband." So the only those brahmanas who will be going for searching for my husband, they can speak to me. Otherwise, no man should speak to me. Yes, sir. So she started staying there, and then she sent so many brahmanas searching for Nala Maharaj. And meanwhile, Nala Maharaj, after leaving Damayanti, when he going somewhere, after some time, he heard one voice saying that, "Please save me, please. There is one fire is going on, and then in between, please save me, save me." He jumped into the fire and then he saved that person. It's actually a pannaga, means snake. So in Manavakriti, like इच्छाधारी snake बोलते हैं हमारा ऐसा ही नाग है, not नागिन. हमारा मोनीरा याद आया. नागिन का रोल किया था ना. हाँ? कभी कभी मिलती रहती है हमको. तो मैंने पूछा, नागिन का रोल किया आपने? एकता कपूर का. हाँ? रीना रॉय नहीं, मौनी रॉय. इन्हें एक जोक याद आया था, इसलिए हंस रहा था. हस्बैंड ने फ़ोन किया, क्या कर रहे हो? बोलते नागिन देख रही हूँ। टीवी पे या आईने पे? Anyway, he said, Narad Muni cursed me, to become a snake. Then I begged for him. Then he said, when you are touched by Nala Maharaj, you will become free from curse. So please carry me somewhere. And then he was carrying. After reaching somewhere, that snake bit him. The snake bit him. As soon as that that person's name was Karkotaka, that snake's name was Karkotaka. So Nala Maharaj is the most handsome person in the world. He became very ugly person with short hands, short feet, with all horrible features. Then Nala Maharaj was shocked. He said, I helped you. Why did you do this to me? Said Karkotaka said, for your benefit only, I did this. Because it's not, don't worry, for 12 years you are going to suffer like this. After that you will be meeting with your wife and children. Till the time, if you are so handsome like this, it will be not good for you. It will not be good for you. After 12 years, don't worry, you remember me. There is a divine cloth. He showed one divine cloth. When I put this cloth on you, you will get back your own features, your original form. Nearby, Ayodhya Desh is there. Rituparna Maharaj is ruling the country. There, you become a Ashwa, take caretaker of the horses. Because there are three great, or four you can say, chariot drivers. One is Lord Krishna, Matali, Nala Maharaj, and Salya. Very famous in the Vedic history. So you take care of that. Rituparna Maharaj, he knows Aksha Vidya. It will come later. Aksha Vidya. So you learn from him, and then you teach him Ashwa Vidya. Then you learn Aksha Vidya. It will be useful for you. Like that. So then he kept his name as Bahuka. He changed his name. He introduced himself as Bahuka, and then he went to Rituparna Maharaj. Then he said, I am very expert in Ashwavidya. I can subdue any horses in the world, and I can teach them like that. So he is very expert. Rituparna Maharaj became very happy with him. So one assistant used to assist him. So every day night, one day night, Bahuka was crying, Praneshwari, kidhar hai, mera bache, ye sab. Then he was a Kurupi, means ugly looking man with a short dwarf and short hands, short feet, like that. Black in color. So he was wondering, इसको भी love affair है? कौन है? तुमको भी रोमांस है? ये सब नहीं पूरा ऐसा. Meanwhile, Vidarbha Deshadipati Bhima Maharaj, he sent all around Brahmanas looking for Damayanti and Nala Maharaj. Then one Brahmana found Damayanti because she got a mole between her eyebrows, which is considered very auspicious. Seeing that mole, he recognized Damayanti. After many years, it's immediately. And then meanwhile, it so happened that the lady, that queen, she is her Mosi. His mother's sister only. Then she took her like that. So, Damayanti, she is very intelligent. How to search for Nala Maharaj? It looks like he must have changed his vesha. How to recognize him? She called some brahmanas and go around and in the marketplaces and everywhere make an announcement. Right? Make an announcement that oh Judari means gambler. Oh gambler, your Nitya Satya Vrata Parayanaka, your for Paripalaka, you are such a great man. You have married Damayanti, with Agni Sakshi. Agni Sakshi. How you cheated her like this? You promised that I won't leave you, but when she was sleeping very deeply, you cut her sari and you left her half naked and then left like that. Oh Nala Maharaja, since then Damayanti did not change cloth. She was wearing the same cloth. Pativrata. So, Bhavadi, for your darshan, wearing that same sari, every day she is crying. But you turned out to be such a cheater that you have left such a Pativrata wife. You are roaming around somewhere without contacting. Like this, you announce. If anybody responds, come and tell me. Come and tell me. So, one day, this Brahmana came to Ayodhya Desh. Then he was announcing this. Oh gambler, you are Nitya Satya Paripalika. How you left her, Damayanti, this and that. And then this Bahuka, he responded, saying that Kulastri, a Pativrata Stri, how much trouble she may be in, how much ever trouble she may be in, somehow or other, with that Satshila, but with that Sadachar, she saves herself. Because of thirst and hunger, extreme circumstances, that husband must have left her. For that, it is improper for a chaste woman to do Bhartaninda, Patininda. Because a Pativrata Stri, if there are so many faults in her husband, she won't find faults in him. Like that he responded. So, that Brahmana went and reported to Damayanti. Damayanti, she said, then he said, he is Bahuka, he cannot be Nala Maharaj because he is so ugly looking with short hands and short feet and like that. But only one person responded, like this he told. Then what is he doing? He said he is in charge of horses. Then he was staying there for 100 gold coins with salary. And then he cooks also for Rituparna Maharaj. And they are saying he is very, very expert, in Ashwavidya. Expert chariot driver. So Rituparna Maharaj is very happy. Then Damayanti understood this must be my husband. How to bring him? I have to bring him. So there is a test. Then immediately she consulted with her father. Aisa hai. Somehow or other we have to bring this man to Rutpar, like that. Please send a messenger to Ayodhya Desh and then inform that Damayanti Devi, after searching for her husband for many years because she could not find, they are doing Dvitiya Swayamvar. But tomorrow only Swayamvar. Because if that Bahuka is Nala Maharaj, he only can bring him within one night. Right? Within one night. Then they announced. Then Bahuka was shocked, ऐसा कैसा मेरे बीवी ऐसा कर सकती है? Then he got a doubt that maybe to bring me there, somehow or other to bring me there, she was actually doing this drama. Come, let us go and see what is happening. Like that. So Rituparna Maharaj was very excited. अरे दमयंती को शादी करना. चलो, बाहुका एक दिन के अंदर पहुंचाना है. अरे महाराज आधा दिन में पहुंचा दूंगा. चिंता मत करो. Then when he was driving the chariot, he was driving it so fast, his Uttariya fell. And he told, there is one more assistant coming, that var, He said, my Uttariya fell down, please go and fetch it. Then Nala Maharaj, Vahuka told, Maharaj, we already crossed 1 yojana in 1 second. 1 minute, whatever. 1 yojana means 8 miles. 1 yojana means 8 miles. Acha, itna? Then he said, see, you are very proud of your Ashtavidya. See, this tree is there. I can count how many leaves are there, how many fruits are there. Then he quoted number. Then Bahuka said, I have to count. Then he went and counted. And this exact number. He said, somebody is expert in some vidya, you are expert in some vidya, I am expert in this. Then both of them exchanged. As soon as he received Aksha Vidya, Kali left him. And immediately he cursed, Nala Maharaj wanted to punish him. Kali fell at his lotus feet and then begged, my dear king, for 12 years, because of the poison of that Karkotaka, I am suffering like anything. Vishagni. So that punishment is enough for me. That punishment is enough for me. Then, please forgive me. Now you all will be reunited with your wife and all that. Then he said, Mahapurusha, please forgive me. I am your Sharanagata. If you don't curse me and leave me alone, I will give one benediction. Whoever hears this Nala Charitra, they will not be affected by Kali's dosha. Kali dosha. So, immediately, but that Vastra has to be, he did not get back his real form because he has to call that Karkotaka and, leave that. So, they reached, then Rituparna Maharaj and then Bahuka, both of them got a doubt that there is no arrangements. We don't see any princess or any स्वयंवर का कुछ तैयारी नहीं है, क्या चल रहा है क्या हो रहा है Then Damayanti called her assistant, go and check that guy. So she came and asked Bahuka, what's happening, how you reached, and all the details. Then Bahuka said, today or tomorrow, Damayanti Devi Dvidiya Sayamvar is going to happen. So that is why we came. Then she got speaking to him. Then then she started narrating how Damayanti suffered after Nala Maharaj left. He started narrating a very Karunamaya, means very heart-rending story, how she suffered and how that Kirataka tried to rape her, and then how all these people tried to kill her, and how she was doing some menial service in some kingdom, this and that. When he heard that, how Damayanti suffered, Bahuka started, he bowed his head, kept his head low, and then tears started flowing continuously. Hearing, Damayanti's like that. So then Keshini, that assistant, Keshini understood why he is suffering, why he is crying so much. So looks like he must be Nala Maharaj. I don't know why is he hiding his real face. Like that. Then Keshini went and said, how, they reached in one night, how they reached and everything. Then Damayanti said one more test. Tell him to cook something, and bring. And then she requested, Bahuta, please cook something, our princess, Damayanti wanted to eat something like that. And then he cooked very nice, various foodstuffs. He was anyway cooking for Rituparna Maharaj. Then she brought some foodstuffs to Damayanti. As soon as she tasted, in Vedic history, it is called Nalapakam. You heard any time? Nalapakam? Huh? You heard any time? Nalapakam? Nalapakam, very famous. If somebody has to cook, one should cook like Nala Maharaj. Right? Sometimes, we see, right? When mother cooks, immediately we understand, right? Right? Oh, my mother has cooked. We recognize somebody has cooked. Like that, right? Is it not? she gave packet of tilka laddu given by Rajashri but not cooked by Rajesh. Birthday. Very nice, huh? Shivu cooked, Sujata cooked. Very nice. I think because you gave with your hand, it got taste. One day, one person came and then he was eating. Then today, mummy cooked किया ना? कैसा पता चला? सफेद Should we continue? Should I finish it up?
Yes.
So she recognized this is Nalapakam. Then one more test. Please take, son and the daughter. So that Keshini took, Indrasena and Indrasena. Bade ho gaye. As soon as she saw them, he just hugged them, then started crying. और जोर से रोने लगे, जोर से रोने. केशनी समझ में क्या हो क्यों इतना रो रहे. अरे मेरा भी बच्चे ऐसे इतना होता, इतना ही मेरा बड़ा, like that, he just covered. Then when she described ऐसा हुआ है, then immediately she understood that this is Nala Maharaj. Now that my doubts are cleared, Keshini, now this is Nala Maharaj, so we have to approach him. So then immediately she called, she took permission of Bhim Maharaj. She called him to Antapura, the palace. Like that. Then Bahuka, then she started crying. She stated all these things, how, in the forest you left me like this, and then with off sadi and all that, everything she narrated. How you can do that? Then she started crying so much. Immediately, then he said, Deveri. So all this happened because of Kalipurusha Prerana. Kalipurusha Prerana. Then because of him only, his influence only, we lost everything and all. So this is not a Swayam Krupa Aparadha, like that. So then he questioned how you're doing all this Swayamvar and all that. Then she explained. Then he started blaming her. How it's very easy, for husbands to blame wives. Right? Then he started blaming her. Then she said, I rejected Amareshwaras. You know how much I have so much love for you. It's not, just for you to blame me like this. All this blame game is started. Then Akashvani declared. So Nishedeswara, Mahapativrata Damayanti, you should not be doubting like this. 3 years Ahoratra, Ekagra Drishti se, Prabhakar Sudhakar means Suryadev and Chandradev. Sat, I have observed her, the sadhvis, Sat Charitra, Pativrata Dharma. Sarvada, she is remembering you only. Like that. Yes, immediately there is Pushpa Vrishti. Then immediately he called for Karkotaka and he gave the divine Vastra, and as soon as he got that divine Vastra, then he got back his original form. Then she hugged him and then started crying inconsolably, and then all the children they came, and then family reunion. So later on he went to Pushkara Maharaj and then he defeated them. Then he said, I'm not going to insult you like this, but I'll give you whatever kingdom you have, half of it, and then you enjoy it. But whatever you have done to me, this is not proper. Later. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Yeah, interesting, huh?
Very interesting.
Let's thank Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.